come from there first.
So Bacca?
Bacca is good. Dixon is good. Those are the two central defenders I know for now. I've played against them so many times. And so the younger game is the finals because that will determine our future. So I believe we just have to be mentally strong, work more harder to make sure we come out with a good result. The coach was angry, he was furious. But the goals, when a team concedes, it's not one person, it's the whole group. So he blamed the whole team.
All right. It's been so far. It's been a very difficult season. I think I don't mean difficult like you've been doing bad, but there's a lot of pressure from the fans, and especially for you guys. You in the defense, it's very important. Like, how do you feel about the last game? You conceded 2 goals as defender, as a leader in the dressing room. How did you feel about that? To concede 2 goals out of nowhere.
I feel very bad and angry because they are goals we could avoid. Because they are very easy goals. Like I must say, we allow them to score. It's not like they suffer to score the goals. So I feel really bad and disappointed because my objectives was to come out with a clean sheet, but it didn't happen. That is football. You can concede unexpectedly because at times football, without mistakes, we don't have goals. So I believe we slept and we allowed them to score, and they scored 2. So it's a disappointment for me and my compatriots in the defense line.
What did the coach say after you conceded in the dressing room? I know he was disappointed. Everyone did not believe that Simba conceded 2 late goals like that. What the coach said in the dressing room?
The coach was angry, he was furious. But the goals, when a team concedes, it's not one person, it's the whole group. So he blamed the whole team for the goals. And he's not even blaming us for the goals, it's for the draw. Because we could win the game despite conceding 2 goals, but we didn't concretize the opportunities we had. So he was furious because we didn't do what he expected us to do, and it led to 2 goals. So he only told us we have to start working more and more harder to make sure such mistakes don't happen in the future.
Yeah, it's difficult to concede 2 goals like that, but I know there's a big game that is coming on October. I know you guys, the mentality is very important at this stage of the season, especially when you when you draw against Coastal Union. I don't mean to disrespect them, but they're not the very big team. Now you're going to face Yanga. I know there's a lot of fans not believing if you can deliver the result. What about the mentality? You bouncing back from this game to another game. Like, I know Yanga is like a biggest rivalry for you, but what's the mentality on you going to that game?
To us, the game against Coastal Union, we consider it a loss. We consider it a loss because we didn't win. We dropped 2 points, so to us it's a loss. So the mentality has to go up, it has to grow higher because the Yanga game is a different game. It's not like the other games we've played. Coastal Union, they are not bad, they're a good side. What happened is to show us that there is no small team in football and in the Tanzania Football League. So we just need to prepare every game as a derby, as a finals. So the Yanga game is a finals because that will determine our future. So I believe we just have to be mentally strong, work more harder to make sure we come out with a good result during that game.
Do you feel like you're the one of the best central defender in the country? Like in top 5, do you feel like you're one of the top 5 defenders?
I can't judge myself on that. I allow the spectators to do that. My job is to play, and the spectators will do their judgment. So I can't say I'm the best. There is no best unless someone says you are the best.
Who do you think are the best defenders? If you can name them, even 3.
As of now,
Yanga, Simba, Azam.
Yanga, Simba, Azam.
3 best central defenders.
3 best. You know, Yanga hasn't conceded.
Yeah, they have conceded.
So the best must come from there first.
So Bacca?
Bacca is good. Dixon is good. Those are the 2 central defenders I know for now. I've played against them so many times and they gave good results. The others, I remember Fuente in Azam is also good.
And
You have Hamza.
yeah.
Hamza is great. It's not only good, it's great. Because
Yeah, talking about Hamza, he's been a very short time in Simba, but he seems so influential for you, especially now. He's arguably one of the best defenders in the country. He's been doing well. Everyone is praising him. How is he in the group? How is he as a person? And how is he so far? The influence is brought in the group. And what do you feel like he brings to the team that you didn't have last season?
Hamza is very humble and calm, and is someone who wants to learn. He listens. And when you're ready to learn and you listen to people, you grow. I believe it is humility that is making him perform well. Because without humility and discipline, I don't think you'll do anything or you'll go anywhere. So I respect him a lot, despite being a young player, but his composure during a game is very, very good. So I appreciate him a lot. And he has that opportunity to also give his ideas. And when he gives, I listen, which gives him the confidence to play also very well. So I must say he has added a very great impact in the team this season.
So who is the leader in that defense line of you guys? I know you're not the captain, but most people judge you as a captain. You know the character you show on the pitch. People say you deserve to be the captain. So who is leading you in that group of defense? Especially, let's talk about Kamal also, who conceded 2 goals. How did he feel? Because he was so good, but a lot of people criticize him for conceding 2 goals. Some of them are saying he's not a very good keeper, but we know he's been a good keeper, and that can happen. So, who is the leader in that Simba group in defense line?
Defense line, the coach gave me the responsibility, but to me, I give the responsibility to everyone playing in that position. Because as a leader, you need to give room to everybody to portray their own leadership skills. So they want to give me the responsibility, but I tell them anybody can be a leader because I cannot control alone. Yeah. So when we are playing, I tell him, if there's anything anyone does wrong, you have the right to talk. Even me, if I do wrong, correct me. So I must say I am the leader, but we share the responsibilities.
So you're like the captain?
Not a captain, but a leader.
Who is the strongest in the dressing room?
The strongest?
Yeah.